horror author William Pattison, aka Eric Morse, and welcome to my world. So sit back and experience a new dimension in talk. And make sure to have your lucky cup of coffee here, because this is the Coffee Blog.
Yes, it does. First thing in the morning, I pour myself a cup. It helps me get myself going. It helps to wake me.
Garden Scares, everybody. This is author William Pattison, aka Eric Morse, and I want to welcome you to this edition of the Eric Morse, William Pattison Coffee Blog. Sippy sippy. So, interesting things coming along the grapevine in the horror community. I recently heard about the events at a certain convention regarding a certain member of the Walking Dead cast. Supposedly, this actress decided that she wasn't just happy charging exorbitantly for her autograph or fleecing fans by making them pay for photographs that they would take on their own, using their own cameras. She also decided, oh yeah, we'll charge for selfies, meaning photographs taken with people's phones. And not only that, this brain trust decided that she was going to charge fans $10 for a meet and greet. What the fuck? $10 to come to her table and spend a couple of minutes chatting with her. What has conventions come to when an artist is going to pull that shit? I mean, that is pretty fucking low. I mean, honestly. You know, I'll tell you something, kiddies. I was there when horror and science fiction conventions started. I'm 50 years old. I was there in the 70s when these conventions started. And through the 80s, you would go into a convention and it would be like a county fair. There would be so much stuff for you to do, it was ridiculous. I mean, shit, you had the vendor's room. They would have trailers. They would have production companies coming in, you know, talking about their upcoming films. They would have workshops that have, you know, masters of special effects coming in with their props, having them on tables, and talking to the fans about how they did these mechanizations, how they did the makeup effects. You had filmmakers talking to the next generation, expressing their philosophy on filmmaking, inspiring these kids, talking about their past. You know, it was wonderful. And these artists would have time and they'd do autographs. And the thing is that what you would pay for is you would pay for an 8x10. They would charge you for the picture, and the autograph was a courtesy. So when I used to go to conventions years ago, I would get an autographed picture for $8. And if I wanted a picture with the actor, actress, you know, filmmaker, whatever, that was a courtesy. And more importantly, if I wanted to sit there at the table and talk to them and have a conversation with them, that was a courtesy as well. Because these people were getting paid. They had their travel paid for, they had their hotel paid for, they had their meals paid for, and they were there for the fans. What the fuck has happened here? What kind of greedy bullshit is going on in the fucking convention area? I mean, you know, I was helping out a little bit with my associate, Derek Young, in regard to EpicCon last year. And he was telling me about how they set up the celebrities and stuff. And it's like, oh my fucking God, these celebrities are asking these astronomical prices for guarantees to guarantee that they made a certain amount of money, you know, at their appearance. You know, for example, Kane Hodder, when he was going to be part of EpicCon, he was charging the convention $25,000, saying that he needed to make $25,000 in autographs. Well, the thing is, if you know Kane and you know how he handles conventions, he doesn't spend a lot of time at his table. So he wasn't going to be working to get to that goal. So he'd just fuck around, go away from his table, and just pick up the paycheck and say fuck you to the convention. And that happens a lot. You know, honestly, if people like Kane Hodder and these other celebrities are going to put up these guarantees, why not just pay them to be at the convention and tell them you're going to be giving out autographs for free and you're going to be at that fucking table the entire time. You're working. This is work. This is business. This isn't your joy time. Because, you know, obviously, these people don't care about the fans. They'd rather fleece the fans than fucking hang out with them. That irritates the shit out of me. When I was at EpicCon, I charged $10 for an autographed postcard. It was an 8x10 heavy-duty postcard, very nicely done. And I charged $10 for that. I charged $20 for an autographed book. Now, you know, that's cool for an autographed book. And anytime a fan wanted a picture with me, I said, fine, yeah, take a picture. Take as many pictures as you want. It's a courtesy. And if a fan wanted to sit and talk with me at my table, I was more than happy. Because I was there for them. That's how it should be. That is how it should be. These people don't understand that these people that come to these conventions are the people who have made these people's careers. They don't understand that these are their fans. These are the people that have made them who they are. Yes, they had to do all the acting and all that. But guess what? Those are the people who bought your movies. Those are the people who sent you fan letters. You can give them something back. And spending some time with them at a convention is not a lot to ask. It's bullshit to sit there and fleece your fans. Here's my suggestion to these convention overlords. Put up a small stage, put a chair and a microphone up there, and have your guests at your convention spend half an hour sitting up there on that stage talking to their fans. Tell them you're going to be at the convention. You need to spend some time on that stage talking to your fans. Give something back to them. Rather than fleecing them, give something back. And filmmakers, special effects artists, start doing workshops. Talk to conventions and start doing workshops. Added material, people. Add material to the convention to make it more interesting to the fans. Make it more intriguing. And that does not mean throwing in wrestlers. That does not mean for a horror convention throwing in rock stars. It means giving them added content, making it entertaining for the people who are paying to get into your event. In the old days, they knew how to do a convention. You guys have forgotten with all your fucking greed. This latest bullshit with someone actually charging for a fucking meet and greet? That is an insult. As a 7-time published author, I'm insulted to be in the same ranks as someone like that. I care about my fans. I'm not going to fleece my fans. And it's bullshit to fleece the fans. Give them something, people. Give back to your fans. It's not a lot to ask. They are not cash registers. And convention organizers, You need to up your game. Stop bringing in wrestlers. Stop bringing in rock stars. Up your game, because all I've been seeing is fans complaining and fans saying that they are giving up on conventions. They're giving up on conventions because all they see is that conventions want to take their money and give them very little. So you need to up your game. I say bring in more authors as well. And that's not just because I'm an author. In the old days, you brought in authors. They would do readings of their work. They would talk about their work. Fans love authors. And it's different, you know. I mean, shit. What pisses me off is that conventions treat documentary filmmakers better than they treat horror authors. They basically say that horror authors deserve to be in the back of the vendor's room. That's bullshit. In this modern age, people are reading again, people, with ebooks and everything. Horror authors are coming into their own again. And as convention organizers, you need to get off your asses and get modernized. So, what I am saying is that conventions need to change their attitude. Currently, I am working with Derek Young on Martinsville Horror Fest. We're doing a lot of different stuff on here. We're bringing in people that the fans don't usually get to see in conventions. We are doing events. We are showing, I think we're showing about 4 of the original Friday the 13th movies. And these are sponsored by Paramount Pictures, and we are going to have representatives of the casts of those films hosting these showings. And we're doing what is called the Friday the 13th experience. I'm trying to convince Derek to do what I was saying about putting up a small stage in the convention area and having an open mic deal where the guests spend a half an hour and they can do whatever they want. They can talk about, everything except promoting themselves. Talk to the fans, sing, dance, tell jokes, answer questions, anything. Don't promote yourself, but talk to your fans. Let your fans get to know you. That is something that I've been trying to get him interested in doing. We'll see if that comes about. I mean, it may not happen this year. It may happen next year. But I'm trying to be progressive and trying to help Derek add more content to his convention and do stuff that these other conventions don't do because they don't care. They're just in it for the money. And it used to be that convention organizers actually did care. They were actually fans. They actually cared about what they were doing, and they had some pride rather than worrying about the fucking bucks. So anyways, people, that's all I'm gonna say on this. Hey, how do you like the picture here? It's radically improved because I got a new computer, got a nice cherry red Acer computer with a wonderful webcam, which has improved everything. And as you can see, as you saw on the opening credits, I got a lot of neat little special effects for this thing. So it's going to make the coffee vlogs that much more interesting. So anyways, yeah, have another sippy of my dark roast here. Anyways, hit the button down below, become a member of the Wolf Pack, and give a werewolf his wings. Also, you can see me on Facebook, Google+. You can come to my website on Weebly.com. That is author Eric Morse at Weebly.com. And you can check out my various book pages on Facebook. So anyways, yeah, come and check us out. And you can join my message board, the Bloodbath board. Anyways, yeah, so keep America strong, watch horror films, release the beast, and drink your coffee. Bye-bye. Love y'all.
I like my coffee.